And the finals finally begin, everyone. Like, shit's now about to go down in One Piece. We see the finals begin, and it was a bit like kind of weird seeing like the gladiators, who are the ones that Rebecca thought said, "Oh, we gotta accept this. Fuck this bullshit. We don't want to be like that. We want a rematch right now." And they actually think that they can actually take out Rebecca. Bad enough, they think they could actually take on the champion himself, Diamante. And this guy shows that how cocky he is. He feels like he can take this win already from, Bartolomeo, from Burgers, like everyone, like there, where he shows off his power, which is the flutter root, which can turn anything he touches into a fluttery mass. So his cape is made out of steel, so in all honesty, it's just like a giant metal sheet, and it's like literally made out of that. His sword as well, and like you can see that he can use this in any way he wants, to like make into any kind of shape he wants. You see that. He turns his sword into like a giant fist. Like his powers are very interesting. It seems like he can do a lot of things with his powers, and I think that's probably why he deserves to be one of Don Flamingo's top fucking guys. And he seems like a very powerful guy right now, and it's very interesting to see like how the tournament's going to work, since apparently one of the fighting fish, like they've got like a number of them in there from like the bosses, like from the top classes of there in there, and pretty much you've got to go and grab the fruit from there, and then as well you've got to knock out every opponent. So it's going to see whether or not people are going to team up for this battle, or are they going to. If anything, if we do see any team ups, I can imagine myself seeing Bartolomeo and Sabo are going to team up. Maybe Rebecca on that side, because I can feel that Sabo can get put out of the tournament, mainly because he feels a little bit bad. For Rebecca, might actually try and save it in case tries to go that wild. Like Burgers might just go in there, it's like and try and like do some like slides, sneaky shit on that. Although it's going to be a very interesting match as well. I want to see, Sabo go out. I want to see what he can do now. I want to see a whole lot of things from what they can be. And then the other part of the chapter with Luffy and the others, it was just so weird. Like, they're trying to, like, freaking Metal Gear Solid style this, like, sneak all this way into the castle. And Luffy's like, I don't give a fuck. It just breaks through, like, the freaking entrance of the guards. And Don Domingo notices this, saying, that's Luffy there. Who the fuck is this guy here fighting in the tournament? So maybe they might even pull out Sabo out of that reason as well. Maybe they might stop the tournament. Whilst like as well the freaking dwarves, they're fighting off with one of the Diamantes, like one of his little subordinates. I think his name was like Lao Ji. And it seemed like the toy is actually freaking still going in. He's taking freaking hits from this guy. So even if Luffy and like the others do get into toys, they're still gonna keep some of their power, unless this guy is just an absolute beast. Like obviously their power is gonna be reduced. So it makes me wonder if this guy ever turns back, if he makes it from this and turns back into a human. I want to know how powerful this guy was, or who this toy soldier is. That's one thing I want to know about who this guy is. And then pretty much the chapter ends with like another subordinate. I think his name was Pika, stopping Luffy and Zoro. But one thing that got me wondering is, where's Kinemon? Like midway through like the chapter, he's just sort of disappeared. Like especially when they went to go and fight with Pika, and it's like although Luffy and Zoro, I think they're gonna be enough to fight this guy. I mean, these are like this Luffy's right hand man here. His first mate. Like obviously they're gonna freaking destroy this guy. But it's just weird. Like did Kinemon just go and do his other thing on the slide, or like I looked through the chapter a couple of times and it just seems like he just disappeared for some reason. But overall, this was a really good setup chapter. Really enjoyed it. Overall, I get this one a 7 this week. I really did enjoy this one. But let me know who you think will win. Like, do you think there's going to be any team ups in the tournament? And do you think Don Flamingo himself is personally going to deal with Luffy if Pekka can't deal with it? But that's all me. I want to thank you very much for watching as always. I remember.